Hey, welcome back to a fair new vlog. My name's Katja and on this channel I talk mainly about K-pop, books, comics, language studies. Unfortunately, due to my lack of time, because work, I have not been keeping up with my language studies, so this week I will still talk mainly about K-pop, books and comics. I think that's it for now, and maybe some personal updates because I love to do that, because this channel is all for me to document everything that I like when it comes down to my hobbies and stuff like that. Anyway, I just wrapped up work because it's Monday. That's most of the time one of my more heavier workload days during this current contract, because I'm a freelancer, so I work with different contractors or people I work for on a long-term basis. But yeah, for now I am mostly working on a contract which is almost ending, and then I have more time again, especially for language studies. Cannot wait. Anyway, so this vlog, that was a very long introduction. In this vlog I will talk about the Japanese comeback from Sserafim, which I cannot wait for. And we're doing a little fingers crossed because maybe my Stray Kids tour DVDs get in this week, but I'm not entirely sure. The store where I bought it from is a bit late, but I really hope it comes in this week because this is the only week that I'm vlogging before my contract ends, and it will take 3 more weeks, so we'll have to see how I'm gonna do that. What are some other things that I want to talk about? Well, actually I wished that I vlogged last week due to the fact that Jin, her new solo, came out. Well, not as in a physical copy, but you know, the solo songs she has been putting out for quite a while now. And also the first episode of Sserafim Day Off going on vacation, which was amazing. So I'm a bit bummed that I couldn't feel my reaction on those things, but it is what it is. Work has been crazy and it keeps on getting crazier, so I'm seriously counting down the days, but that's all fine. Some other things that I hope to do this week: reading a lot of comics because I'm really been in a comic book mood. Also some other stuff that I will show you guys later down the line, some new PCs coming in, and yeah, that's it for now. That's what you can expect in this vlog. Let me give you guys a quick update on my shelves. Firstly, over here and over there it's still Stray Kids, but hopefully very soon this will be turned into my Maniac Tour DVD shelf. I seriously don't know when my DVDs come in, but hopefully very soon, because I'm very excited to watch the concerts since they didn't come over to Europe, but maybe next year, we'll have to see. But yeah, at least I can watch it on DVD and I'm very excited about it. Stray Kids, more CDs are over here. Well, technically that was only one CD and that's just merch. But there are all the other CDs together with the picture frame with Sserafim. I still just love this picture frame too much to let go of it, even though I love rearranging stuff, but no, this is just my favorite setup. So first, this was over there, but the thing is, I really wanted to promote more the Unforgiven era from Sserafim, and this picture frame, for some reason, because of the standee in the back, it did not fit over there, so I had to change things up, and that's totally fine because now it looks so cute, or at least I think it looks cute. Let me know. And down here it's still Blackpink, and over there it's still a combination of Blackpink, BTS, and also the Sserafim photo book. It just, the vibe, you know, it doesn't fit really nicely in there. Everything is probably gonna change very soon, because I guess around somewhere next month I will have more Sserafim merch, and honestly I'm very excited to rearrange things. But then again, like I said before, I love rearranging my shelves and make it all look pretty and nice and just fun to look at, right? And also I really hope that there will be a second Le Sserafim Day Off photo book, because this one was so lovely and I really like the vibe of their new series that I will watch tomorrow night. Yes, okay. And over here, I also changed up this little bookshelf. I have a bigger one. You probably know about it if you have watched older vlogs, but this is my little bookshelf that has kind of sort of everything. Up here it's still the BTS book that I'm currently reading. Like, props to everyone who just finished this biography in just a matter of days, because I just really like to take my time to put the DVDs, or I meant CDs, on while reading the chapters that are supposed to be about those CDs. I hope you get what I meant. Over there, some mangas that I want to read or I'm currently reading. And then this is the biggest change, because over here I have my mangas again. And my TBR books, the fiction books, are now down there, because I read enough of these books that they fit in here. And I really like that, aesthetically pleasing, way more, just because these are so big, and then these are more my middle books, as in they are not as big. And also this is my Korean shelf mostly. So yeah, my mangas, I love that over here. Then down here it's the Korean shelf, partly with a manhwa as well. More Korean books. And then it's also a combination with non-fiction. And then over here it's a bit weird, but it did not feel right to put those books down there, because two of them are German and the others are basically non-fiction, and these are all fiction books. So I was like, nope, this is the way to go. And of course still my boxes with my binders, all K-pop related stuff. It's a Wednesday, and that means the Japanese release of Unforgiven from our girls Le Sserafim is out. I like it, but I have some side notes. I'm sorry, I have to. And it all has to do with music video. Mind you, I've only watched it once, but I did like how they shot at the same sets. But I did not like it when they used clips and put someone else's voice in there while one of the girls is singing, but it's not their voice, and it did not make any sense. That's my biggest frustration with the whole music video, because I did not mind that they reused certain scenes from the original version, the Korean version. I'm totally fine with that. It makes sense, especially because, well, the girls, they have a storyline. Le Sserafim has a storyline, and I get that you want to implement that, because with their last Japanese, and then there is a very loud tractor. I'm completely fine when they reuse shots due to the storyline, but when it doesn't make sense at certain parts, especially when Ado, I don't know if I pronounce it right, because I pronounce it very much in my native tongue. So if I did pronounce it wrong, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to. But Ado has such a strong voice. It's very Japanese, especially when you listen to a lot of rock, Japanese rock, you will recognize these kind of voices. And I think it's truly, truly amazing. It actually made it sound like an action anime official soundtrack to me. Like, it's so funny just because it's sung in a different language, and then also adding a feature with Ado. It's crazy. It sounds so good. So yeah, that I love, but then reusing certain clips, I'm like, no. Well, at least if it does make sense, because what they did, one of the things that they did in the beginning was when Kazuha stand up. We all know that scene because I believe it was all over the internet. But they changed it well, they still kept it in there, but in a different way. It was Unchained that brought something to Kazuha. And I think that was so much fun, and it also made sense, especially when we look at their, how do you say it, more their intro song, Burn the Bridge. It makes so much sense that Anche is bringing it if you look at that storyline. So when it comes down to the storyline, I absolutely love this music video. Also that they actually put a Burn the Bridge in there. Like, that's so much fun. So yes, I love that. But certain scenes I was like, no. And the one scene that stood out to me that I was like, no, 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 no. They should not have done this, was the scene where Junjin is dancing in the center and with the helicopter. That was my biggest issue. Other than that, I actually really liked it, especially the extra scenes Kazuha had. Also, no, sorry, well, she also had an extra scene, come to think of it. And Sakura with the sword. We finally got what the sword was needed for. So that was also so much fun to see, and also the scene with the 5 girls with the book, because they did something similar with Burn the Bridge, the intro song. But I loved that they incorporated it in this song. So we could have gotten more of those kind of scenes instead of putting other, what Junjin is singing in the Korean version, those kind of scenes, but it doesn't match up anymore. When it comes down, sorry, I had to burp and that was also speaking. Anyway, sorry. Yes, other than that, I really liked it, but it's such a bummer that this is the way they edited. I never wished more, I even can't speak anymore, that I would have been there in the producer's room and just be like, no, we're not gonna do this, we're gonna do this and this and this. Because let's be honest, there have been multiple shots of multiple things. There must have been enough content to do this, right? I mean, to not reuse certain scenes, because other scenes, it made sense. The scenes with the burning wing, it made sense that it was also in the Japanese version. I was fine with it, and I also loved that we got to see more of the desert, well, the desert set, I guess, of that scene. I was completely fine with that as well, but yeah, certain things I was like, no, no, it's not it. Other songs on the album is Jewelry, and that was shot together with, or well, together with producer Imase. We already have seen that music video, right? I really like this song, by the way. It's so freaking good. Anti-Fragile Japanese version, however, I have not listened to it. So I will listen to the songs over the next few days. Maybe there are some other things that pop up in my mind that I want to talk to you guys about. But for now, that's it. I have to finish work for the day. And then tonight it's the Sserafim night, the Casey edition. It's evening, and firstly I'm gonna watch the anime My Happy Marriage, eat my self-made cookie, a cranberry white chocolate, and after that it's time for Le Sserafim, the second episode. It's Friday and it's super duper dark outside due to a rainy weather, but nevertheless I got a package. I almost already wanted to open it up because I'm so freaking excited, because I already know what's in here because I requested this. So I have a blog, a Dutch blog, and I talk a lot about books over there, and from time to time I am very lucky and I get sent a book from a lovely publishing house, and this is the book that I have been waiting for, that it was gonna get published for quite some time. I got a lovely note from the publishing house. Let's have a look. It's way more chunky than I expected it to be. Anyway, it's The Hawthorne Brothers by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Honestly guys, this series has been so good. So first of all, it started with a normal trilogy, And now we're getting a second trilogy, but it's all in the same world setting, same characters. Wow. Ooh, I love this. This is what the Dutch edition, by the way, makes very special. When it's a rainy Saturday, I love to bullet journal, and I worked on my photo cards pages. These are all the photo cards that I still want to collect. Some of them, because I've been really busy today with trying to collect them. So I believe Dusty Ember is already on its way. I'm already very busy with the Bangchan collection, so it should be completed very soon. Then I also worked on He. For who does remember, I had a lot of trouble with Dublast, and it all had to do with someone where my gum ordered it from. That person ghosted him, and now I have a collection that's not completed, which is very annoying, but it has nothing to do with my gum because he's truly amazing. But yeah, it's a bit annoying. So, and it has been over a year, so I'm gonna buy it somewhere else. I don't know how or where. I need to figure it out. Also, I just realized that I might not want to have Midnight from Troubleshooter, because I will show you guys after this clip, but basically I have an extra card of Bahiji, and it would be nice, and it is also from the Troubleshooter collection. Maybe I just put it in that placing, especially because that's my least favorite PC from that collection. And then yeah, it's still completed nevertheless. I'm also working on Love Struck. We'll have to see how far I get. But yeah, I'm doing great, honestly. With Blackpink, I'm not doing that great. But that's fine. I will work on that later this year. It is not my priority, especially because these cards will be around for a lot longer than the other cards. Or well, I don't know. If you have been in the collection community, you probably know what I'm talking about. These will always be there, and these groups are a bit harder, and you really have to up your game when it comes down to that. Anyway, let me show you guys what I was working on my phone. First of all, Kazuha is completed. Then we have Junjin. Then I only need Midnight Onyx. No, wait, is it just Midnight? Or is it Midnight Onyx? Oops, yeah, I did it wrong in my bullet journal. Anyway, and I believe Dusty Ember, I just bought it. I need to double check, but I believe I just bought it, so that should be fine. And the other PC should be on its way. Hopefully today. It could make it today. That would be nice. Yeah, but I always put a flower everywhere where I join to go, but yeah, I need to buy these PCs somewhere else. It was not meant to be. And then, oh, let's focus. Then that's the only PC I'm missing from Troubleshooter, but it's definitely my least favorite of all the 6 of them. So I have a different Troubleshooter PC, and that was the ID card. So I think I'm gonna replace that one, yeah, on that page. I don't know. Is that weird? Oh, well, it's my collection, so who cares? I'm pretty far with Love Struck. I would say 66% in that. Just 2 more PCs. I'm working on it. It's all from the first Blush collection, so that would be great. So then it would mean that I only need to buy or rebuy these 3. Troubleshooter would be completed, and then 2 more Love Strucks. Would be nice, because I believe they have a comeback pretty soon. And then we have Blackpink, but oh, Jennie! Oh, it's so funny because normally Jennie is the one that goes very well. But this time I have really trouble collecting her with the Born Pink era. The only thing that's going well is seriously Jisoo. I'm almost done. Just 1 more PC, because I only do 1 PC of each version. Yeah. And then Bang Chan. Yes, I bought the case versions, both case versions. Oh well, I'm in the process of. I'm already in the group chat. So hopefully very, very soon I will have these two. Look what just came in Junjin, another PC of the Unforgiven era. I'm honestly so surprised how well my Junjin collection all of a sudden is going, because it has been a roller coaster collecting her, and I'm still thinking about collecting OT5 next time and then just one PC of one version and that's it. Just because, yeah, like I said, it has been a roller coaster collecting the Sserafim. Probably next time around it will be a lot easier because they are outselling themselves every time, and that would mean that there are more PCs, so it would be easier to collect them. But yeah, as of right now it has been hard, and it's just fingers crossed that I also can get the last PCs. Also, look at the stickers. Thank you so much for the person who sent this to me, because stickers honestly really makes me happy. I always use them in my bullet journal because I love bullet journaling. Not just making lists, by the way. I bullet journal a lot about everything basically. Anyway, that was my PC update this time. A long one, I'm sorry, but I hoped you guys liked it. Welcome to the wrap up. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, you probably have noticed it's quite a few weeks later. That all had to do with a never-ending contract, it felt like, but it ended. And you can see my reaction in the next vlog. But yeah, I still had to finish this vlog. I knew that. But I had to edit this vlog first, so I knew what I was talking about. I was talking about my PC collection. You just saw that clip. And then also, of course, the Japanese comeback of Sserafim, which is so freaking good. I noticed that I talked in length about Unforgiven, so I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. I think it's a banger, and I would like to see it as a title song in an anime. I think that will be so, so freaking good. Then we have the second song, that's Anti-Fragile. It's more rocky, or is it just me? I don't know. It does sound a little bit different due to the fact that it's in Japanese now. Still, it's so good. And I love how they made it sound, because even though they translate the lyrics to Japanese, it doesn't always mean that it still will sound good. But they did, however. Anyway, the third song, Jewelry, by producer Imase. I've gotten into a lot of Japanese music in the last few weeks, and honestly, every time when I open a playlist, I can definitely hear when it's produced or made by Imase, and it's different. I love it. I really like it. I don't know even what his style is. Is it like city pop? Or is it just, the style is just called Imase? Because I would be totally down for that. So I think this comeback definitely crushed it, and it makes me curious how a full album would sound like and what they would do with it. Like, there are so many possibilities, especially with two Japanese members in the group. And I know they are very popular in Japan. I mean, how many of their concerts are in Japan? Like, at least 6, right? Anyway, I've been blabbing in this vlog so freaking much, so I'm gonna quit right now, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!